What's up, guys? Josh with JTM Racing. Today we are washing the Porsche. Excited. First step. So what I'm going to be doing is taking off the wheels, putting it on jacks so I can wash the whole undercarriage of the car. Doing the engine, doing the body. We're going to be using some different products. I am using the Harbor Freight Power Washer, so that'll be a better review on that. I did do a video review on it, which it was a little review, but this is going to be definitely more a better review to see what it actually does, because it's going to be a full wash. So I'm going to be using some degreaser, using some dishwasher soap, just some cheap shit from the 99-cent store. What else am I using? Well, I got some normal car detergent, with some wax in it. So we're just going to really see how far we can get. We're going to be pulling off the intake and the airbox and stuff, because I do want to power wash the engine with that out of it and block off the throttle body. And I'm just really curious of how clean we can get it. So I'm going to show you the products we're using. So check it out, guys. I got the pressure washer, which it's out in the street. Got some Purple Power from AutoZone. Make sure you dilute your degreasers. You can actually ruin surfaces with degreaser. If it's too heavy, it can leave spots. It can damage metals because it reacts to it differently. So make sure you dilute, and make sure you try like a weak version first. And if you need more, then go a little heavier. But be safe. Here's my 99-cent bottle of Ultra Deluxe from the 99-cent store. It's like a citrus base dishwashing detergent. Reason why I'm using this, he'll pull all the old dirt and waxes off the car. So you kind of want to use that to start. And I got my car washing soap. Just not no high-end brand, it's just Turtle Wax. It does contain some wax in it, so it leaves a shine. We'll just see what that does. It's not like a real wax or, polishing the car or anything, nothing like that. That takes a lot more finesse and a lot more elbow grease. But then I just got some microfiber pads and stuff like that. So I got a microfiber washing mitt, microfiber washing sponge, some polish, a window cleaner, just a normal dishwashing sponge down there. Now those are blue non-scratch pads. They will still scratch, believe me. That's why my tail lights on my Civic are horrible. So, and then we got the pressure washer out there with the jack. There's the Porsche right there on jack stands. And we're gonna start washing this thing, or at least doing the airbox and the wheels. So to get the airbox off, you got some Phillips screws, one right here, one right here. There is a couple on the back, one right here. And then I believe, where was it? Oh, there's one right around this corner under that tube. And then you gotta unbolt this tube off, pull that off the top, and this thing's loose. Now it goes through the sidewall of the fender. You're gonna have to pull that out, and we're gonna pull that airbox lid off and see what it looks like. So check it, guys. Got this airbox almost out. Couple bolts here. There's a couple bolts back here you can go with. A couple bolts up front. Same thing with that. There's a bracket under here that you can go with and pull out. Screw here for the mass airflow. All I gotta do is get this plug undone. You can see all the Black Widow nest. Pretty nasty. Kind of scared to work on it, but whatever. But yeah, this hose, like I said, comes off. Just got to get this plug off. It's one of those weird plugs with the metal clip. Got to get it off. I have like a little poker set. That's like just little tiny screwdrivers. They're not screwdrivers, but they're pokers. I don't know what they call them. But so this is the top of that airbox out. And what's cool is the air filter inside is a K&N part number 33-2079. So we're getting there. I'll come back after I got this thing unplugged, and we'll see where we go from there. So got the airbox out. That was pretty easy. This is what I meant buy a poker. It's like a set of 4 at different angles. Get them for like $2 at Harbor Freight. But let's go take a look at it. So that's it out. Yeah, the reason why I didn't pull this bracket out, I could have unbolted it here, but it was bolted on a clamp to the hose. Look at all them webs, man. So I'm gonna have to block this off with something and this off with something so they don't get water inside. I just noticed I'm a little bothered, but if you wiggle this whole thing from this hose, this whole front plate is moving. So that means I was off at one time. So I think there's going to be a little bit more work ahead of me as far as fixing this car than I thought. But we'll see. I mean, I could be wrong, but we're just going to do it right. This is a project and we're going to make it legit, man. So, alright. Well, Willie should be here soon. I'm waiting for this guy. He said he was at QT picking me up some taquitos, but he's nowhere to be found. So he should be here shortly. There that fucker is. I want my goddamn taquitos.
The freeway was fucking closed.
Yeah. Look at this airbox, dude. I took it out, but look inside here. What did you get done to the Impala today, Willie?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, they probably tightened the drain plug and then lied about it.
Good old Chevy dealer. I'm gonna eat my taquitos and we're gonna come back. So me and Willie noticed a few things. If you look real low down there, the compressor is rubbing on the fan shroud. And then my power steering pump is rubbing right underneath that radiator hose. So we're thinking the whole radiator and condenser got pushed in, maybe coming off the trailer, but I hope it wasn't our fault. But these radiator brackets are all bent to shit. I think that will all come out, and if you even look, the radiator's hanging. So, next thing we're going to do though is pull off these front wheels. We'll start degreasing. So we got the wheels off. You see all these webs. Brakes are shot. Pads look new. Does need some clean. Lip. But if you look, power steering pump is up against the hose, but that thing looks crooked. I swear that's crooked. It looks like there's even a wire hanging down by it that's not connected. Willie? Yeah, look at it right by the power steering pump. That little thing with a rubber boot on it. See it on the back? So that's where she's standing right now. We're gonna start degreasing with that purple power, and here we go. So we start spraying this shit down. I mixed this degreaser half and half, so 50-50. Fucking see spiders jumping out of this shit. Ah, degreaser. Dude, this thing is... I'm trying to get my hand tired. Well, we'll keep degreasing, and we're going to pretty much just coat everything, and we'll come back. So we got the car degreased. spray bottle was taking a little long, so we just got a 1 gallon pump up sprayer that I had for spraying my weeds. Filled that up with degreaser, sprayed it all down, did the wheel wells, did the engine. It's all soaked. So we're going to be getting ready here to power wash it pretty soon. And then after that, we'll take the back wheels off, jack it up, power wash the back, step by step. So hopefully it gets done today, we'll see. Let's kick on the switch.
Kick that.
There we go.
Look at all that nasty shit.
Huh?
All that nasty water.
What, that web?
All that water.
Oh. It's supposed to be all silver underneath. If you look at it, mud's going away in grease and it's like silver. We'll keep power washing it and messing with it and we'll come back. So far, this is kind of where we're at. It's getting better. Definitely a lot of spiders popping up here and there. But I threw some more degreaser on it. You can tell it's a lot cleaner in some areas. You get under the car here, that stuff is cleaner. Well, I'm having to do like one part at a time. It's kind of, this car is nastier than I thought. I think it's gonna be a lot more work. I don't think it's just gonna be a slave clutch cylinder or a master. I don't. But this pressure water's hanging on, so, or pressure washer's hanging on, so we're just gonna keep going for it. Alright. So me and Willie pulled the air dam off. This thing is just done. I mean, it's just fucking done. And if you look under here, found out the radiator supports are totally just loose, so you can lift this thing, move it frontwards, which it's these brackets right here. We didn't do that. There's no way in hell we did that when we pulled it off the trailer that day. We did a little bit of damage to that side, I think, but I don't think we did this. This is hit something underneath the car. It is coming cleaner, step by step. You know, it's looking a lot better. This thing is rigged. Look at this power steering pump. If you look real close, it's not even on the bracket all the way. It's held on by one bolt. I'm telling you, man, fucking morons. I don't know how to work on cars. But getting cleaner. Little bit by little. I really don't know if this is going to be considered just a wash video, because I think it's going to take a lot more time washing this thing and getting it real clean like I want it. So I'll just consider this like working on the Porsche, cleaning it part one. And we'll keep going from here. I mean, I still got time today, so I'm going to try to get as far as I can doing stuff. The better, you know, the sooner she'll be running and looking good. So, yo, spraying off the wheels. Probably going to put them on so we can jack up the back and spray some more, then we'll spray the rest on the car. Alright guys, that's the first rim, and then we're going to move to the next, get that cleaned up, then we're going to let them dry. So guys, this is how far we got today. I didn't get to do everything I wanted. Didn't even get to pull the back wheels off. Like I was saying, this thing's really disgusting. It does look a lot better than it did. It even looks a lot better now that that bent up air dam is off the front. At least that's gone. Still got to bracket up that radiator though, get that right. But the pressure washer did work decent. It took off a lot of stuff. I mean, these were black and they're white inside the wheel wells. So it's nice to actually see brakes that are somewhat clean, no spider webs on them. I didn't even get to wash the car with soap again. But like I said, I'm doing this right, and when you do it right, it takes time. So she's getting there. Sprayed the tranny off just a little bit under there. But I didn't even get to degrease that. So you need to still pull off these back wheels, jack it up, do that. So like I said, we're just going to make this like a part one. Got to do it step by step. Maybe, just maybe one day, I'll be able to wash her like a normal car with soap and, you know, do that. But this thing has a lot of issues and problems that, you know, I didn't think I'd run into. Obviously it was dirty, which it's disgusting. But one day at a time, one video at a time. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Keep watching my channel. This Porsche is going to be turning into a beast. So, Willie, what do you got to say? What do you got to say, motherfucker?
Looks good.
Looks good, that's it? No peace out?
Peace out. Girl Scout.